Hello class 11 students, welcome once again. Class 11 RS Aggarwal students, welcome once again to Math is Possible. Today I am going to continue your video for the chapter Mathematical Induction. Now when I am silent you might be able to hear a little bit of song going on or something like that, because there is a temple beside my house. This is India, and they are singing praise to their God, and there is nothing wrong in that. But I suggest that you concentrate on the mathematics, okay, and not listen, because when I am silent you will be able to hear a little bit of the song that is going on outside, okay. So that's just a prayer that is going on outside, nothing bad in that. We start with question number 10. Okay, so the question number 10 is this is P of n, of course, okay, like I was doing in all the questions, okay. So this is P of n, that is 1 divided by 2.5 plus 1 divided by 5.8, most probably that's what I saw, yes, 5.8 plus 1 divided by 8.11. Dot means multiplication, okay, they are multiplied. 2 into 5, 5 into 8, 8 into 11. This is not 8.111, okay, nothing like that. Plus plus 1 by 3n plus 2, 1 by 3n plus 2, no, sorry, minus 1, okay, 1 by 3n minus 1, and 3.3n plus 2, 3n plus 2 is equal to n divided by 6n plus 4. Alright, so this is your question. You have to prove that this part is equal to that. You know what to do? Start with your basic step. What is your basic step? You know what is your basic step? By now all of you all know what to do. Let us prove P of 1 is true. Let us prove P of 1 is true. So two parts, LHS and RHS, making it small. This part is LHS, left hand side. Okay, this part is RHS, right hand side. Okay, so the left hand side, P of 1 is equal to 1 divided by 3 into 1 minus 1, 3 into 1 plus 2. Okay, so that is 1 divided by 3 minus 1, and this is 3 plus 2. So that is 1 divided by 2 into 5. That is 1 by 10. I split it a lot. You don't have to split it so much, okay? You can do normally. P of 1, this is. Now let's go on to the right hand side. P of 1 is 1 divided by 6 into 1 plus 4. See, put 1 here. Okay. So that is 1 divided by 10. P of 1. So this is my first step. What did I do? I proved that P of 1 is true. See, P of 1 is true. At the left hand side, when you put 1 here also, this is also true. And that side is also true. Both ways we are getting 1 by 10. So now what you can write? So the left hand side LHS is equal to RHS, which is equal to 1 by 10. So P of 1 is true. That is your first step. Okay, that is your basic step. So this is your basic step and it's over. Okay, let's go on to my next step, my second step, and that is called the inductive hypothesis. Okay, there you can hear they are singing. Okay, inductive hypothesis, DUCTIV, inductive hypothesis, THESIS. So in this inductive hypothesis, what do I have to do? I have to prove, I have to just show. So let us assume P of m is true. P of n is true for all m belonging to natural number. M belonging to n means natural number since P of 1 is true. Because P of 1 is true, that's why you are assuming that P of M is true. If you don't write this part, no, then this is not connecting each other. You have to connect the first part with the second and the second with the third. Then only you can prove. That is the reason this chapter is called Inductive Hypothesis. They are, in the mathematical induction. That's because they are all connected. Okay. So then what do you get P of M as? You get 1 divided by 2.5 plus 1 divided by 5.8. Don't write many of them. Plus 1 divided by 3m minus 1 bracket 3m plus 2. Alright, which is equal to m. Sorry, that's not m. I don't know what alphabet that was. Okay, m. Okay, then 6m plus 4. Okay, so that's your second step and it's over. Now for the third step, you will have to know what your RHS, what your answer is supposed to be. Okay, so you put m plus 1 in place of n. So you write m plus 1 on top, and then down here you write what? 6 m plus 1 plus 4. If you want, you can multiply that or leave it like that only. Okay, no problem, you can leave it like that also, just to see what your RHS will be, then only. Okay, let's go on to my last step, and that is my inductive step, because my question is more or less over. This is an easy question, but please mark it important, because this type of a question will come for your exam. Okay, will, might not, no, it will come. Let this type will come for your exam. Okay, Cbse students, please mark this important. Okay, this question is important. Mark stars and write IMP. Important. So now the third step is inductive step. Okay, so in the inductive step, what do I have to prove? In the inductive step, I have to prove that P of m plus 1 is also true. Now how do I prove that? Because I will be taking the help of the second part, then only I can prove. Okay, so let us prove P of m plus 1 is also true, okay, for all m belonging to natural. This is a belonging sign. Okay, belonging to natural numbers, since P of m is true. So I have also included this part. See, what did I do? I am trying to say that let me try and prove P of m plus 1 is true, because I have already assumed that P of m is true, because I am already saying that it is true. So I am saying, okay, it's true over here. So now I am taking the help of this part to prove P of m plus 1. So what is my P of m plus 1? My P of m plus 1, you can start with an equal to, no problem. P of m plus 1 will be 1 by 2.5 plus 1 divided by 5.8 plus, don't write many of them, plus 1 divided by, first one 3m minus 1. First you have to write the mth term, then you will write the m plus 1th term. Okay, so now next is the m plus 1th term. So that is 3. Instead of m, you will write m plus 1 minus 1. This is the first part. Okay, and in the second part, what do you write? 3 m plus 1 plus 2. This is your second part. Okay, now from here, what you have to write? P of m plus 1 is equal to what? This part is here. So that is m divided by 6 m plus 4. Okay, plus rest, that part you have to write, that is what? 3m plus 3 minus 1 divided, and that part is 3m plus 3 plus 2. Okay, see, look very carefully. Now from here, m divided by, just copy this, 6m plus 4. and this part is 1 divided by 3m plus 2, 3m plus 2, okay, bracket 3m plus 5, 3m plus 5. Now from here you see you can take out a 2 common, so do that. So divide m, then if you take out a 2 common, this becomes 3m plus 2. Doesn't it become 3m plus 2? See, multiply the 2 back inside. 2 3s are 6, so 6m, 2 2s are 4. So you're getting back what you had in the previous part. So now 1 divided by 3m plus 2, and this is 3m plus 5. I am rubbing off the part that is below, okay, because I don't need this anymore. I am going to get my answer now, okay. So what's my next step? So see what I have done. Understand what I have done. Look very carefully. This part I had replaced, and this part you just have to put m plus 1. Instead of m, you have to put m plus 1. See, this is 3m. So instead of m, I put m plus 1 here, and over here also I put m plus 1. So this is actually this first part. This is the second part. I have put 2 different brackets because just to make them look different. That's all. You can put the same bracket, okay? Doesn't matter. Bracket, no, you don't have to worry about. So from here, what can I do? I will take out 1 by 3m plus 2. That is gone away. Okay, now inside the bracket, I am left with m by 2 plus this side I am left with 1 divided by 3m plus 5. Look very carefully. Nicely done. Then from here what to do? 1 divided by 3m plus 2. This bracket over here, do the LCM. 2, this is 3m plus 5. This is m. So m into 3m plus 5 plus 2. See, that's the LCM. Okay. Now from here, my work is more or less over. Okay, my work is more or less done. Okay, see, from here now you can multiply. Alright, so what are you getting? So this is 1 divided by 3m plus 2 bracket. This is 3m square plus 5m plus 2. Okay, divided by 2. Okay, this is 3 m plus 5. Alright, clear? Now from here, look very carefully. What is this? This is your quadratic equation. What do you have to do? You have to do simple midterm break. You are in class 11. This is 3 2s are 6. You can do 6 minus 1, then you will get the 5. Try doing 6 minus 1. 1 by 3m plus 2 bracket 3m square plus 6m minus m plus 2. I have multiplied it, jumped 1 step. Okay, 2, no, it's not coming. See, from here you will take out a 3, then you will get a positive. But from here, when you take out a negative, you will get a negative inside. So the roots are not coming clear. So you can do 3 plus 2. You can do 3 plus 2. See, 6, right? 2 into 3, 6. You're doing the HCF of 6. 2 3s are 6. 3 1s are 3. You can do 3 2s are 6 minus 1, or you can do 3 plus 2 also. You'll get 5. So you can do 3m plus 2m. No problem. I have replaced it because my roots were not coming same. So I came to know and I replaced it. Now the next step is very simple. Just take out the common from there. 1 divided by 3m plus 2. Okay. Now from here this is 3m. Okay. m plus 1 plus 2. M plus 1. Okay. Whole thing divided by a 2. From here what to do? Next step. The next step is very simple. It's 1 by 3. Okay, I didn't write this part, sorry. 3m plus 5, you have to write the denominator. 3m plus 5, sorry, mistake. Okay, please don't make that mistake. Plus 2. Okay, now from here you're getting m plus 1 and you're getting 3m plus 2 as the numerator, and down here you're getting 6m plus 10, right? Multiply that, no problem. 6m plus 10. Okay, now from here 3m plus 2, 3m plus 2 is gone. So you're left with what? You're left with m plus 1 over here, and down here you're left with 6m plus 10. Okay, now if you want to split it, it's very easy to split. Look, you can just put m plus 1 here, and then you can just write it like your question, 6m plus 1 plus 4. Like your answer, I mean, like your RHS you can write. So multiply this 6 into m, multiply that. Look at your answer, what will come? M plus 1, this is 6 into m is 6m plus 6 plus 4. So 6 plus 4 is 10. You can directly write it as 10. So this is 6m plus 10. This one can be split in that way. So this is P of m plus 1. Okay, that is the, what did I do? P of m plus 1. This is, oh, okay, P of m plus 1 is equal to that. Okay. So finally I have proved it. See, I have proved it. I've got my answer. You can leave it like this only. There is no problem. You don't have to do one more step. You can just write it in this way. Okay. So P of m plus 1 is also true for all m belonging to natural number. Your question is over. You have got 4 marks for this question. If you're going to do this question, you will get 4 marks for this question. Question number 11. Let's go on to question number 11. Let's keep question number 11 last for today because I got a class. Okay. So let's continue. The next question is question number 11. Everybody, students of class 11, R.S. Aggarwal. This is question number 11. Similar type of a question. Question number 11 is given as P of n. Okay, P of n is 1 by 1.4 means 1 into 4 plus 1 divided by 4 into 7, that is 4.7 plus 1 divided by 7.10. 7.10 means 7 into 10 plus 1 divided by 3n minus 2 and 3n plus 1. Okay, first one is 3n minus 2 and this is 3n plus 1 is equal to n divided by 3n plus 1. So checking it once again so that I have not made any mistake. 1 divided by 1.4, 4.7 and 7.10. 1 divided by 3n minus 2, 3n plus 1 is equal to n, 3n plus 1. All are correct. And if you want to know what your answer will look like, put m plus, I'm going to do this with k. So I will put k. Okay, the previous one I did with m. So you will put k plus 1 on top, and over here you will put 3, k plus 1 plus 1. If you want to multiply that out and find out what your answer will be, please do it. First one, step 1. What is my step 1, everybody? Students who are using k, p, let us prove P of 1 is true. Let us prove P of 1 is true. Take as much less space as you can for first part because we don't need to do a lot in the first part. Okay, so do the LHS in a small place, that is P of 1. Put a 1 over here. Now you know what to do. Put a 1. So that is 3 minus 2. That is 1 by 1 into 3 into 1 is 3 plus 1, 4. So eventually you're getting 1 by 4. Now let's go on to the RHS. In the RHS, what do you have to do? Put 1 over there. So P of 1 is equal to 1 divided by 3 plus 1, which is equal to 1 by 4. So write like this. So LHS equal to RHS is equal to 1 by 4. So P of 1 is true. P of 1 is true. Your first step is over, right? That's enough for the first part. Now you can go on to your second step. What is my second step, students? My second step is inductive hypothesis, step 2. Okay, to prove that P of k is true. Okay, let us assume. The proving part, first part is that. This second part is just assume. Let us assume, okay, let us assume P of k is true. P of k is true for all k belonging to natural number, since P of 1 is true. Since P of 1 is true. So let's start doing. So P of k will be what? P of k, write it in the same way. It's written 1 by 1 into 4 plus 1 by 4 into 7. Okay, don't write many. Plus 1 by 3k minus 2. And this is 3k plus 1. Okay, 3k plus 1 is equal to k divided by 3k plus 1. Okay, 3k plus 1. So this is your second step. Second step is over. Now finally my last step is the inductive step. So the third step is step 3 for you. Step 3. Okay, in step 3, okay, let us prove P-R-O-V-E. Let us prove, okay, let us prove P of k plus 1 is also true, okay, comma, for all k belonging to natural number, since P of k is true. Since P of k is true. Don't forget to write this, please. So P of k plus 1 now will be equal to 1 by 1.4 plus 1 divided by 4.7 plus plus 1 divided by 1 divided by 3k minus 2 dot 3k plus 1, okay, plus 1 divided by what will it be? 3k plus 1, right? Replace k with k plus 1 minus 2 bracket closed, and this part will be 3 bracket k plus 1 bracket closed. Okay, that's your third step. Alright, from here we continue. Now is your calculation part. This is the only part where you have to do your mathematics. The other part is just all writing work. You know that, I've already told you many times. Okay, so let's go ahead from here. So this part is where this part is here. It's k divided by 3k plus 1. So P of k plus 1 is equal to k divided by 3k plus 1 plus, multiply that out. So that will be 1 divided by 3k plus 1. See, check it out. 3 into k is 3k. 3 into 1 is 3. Minus 2, that's 3. Minus 2 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. Now over here 3 into k is 3. 3 into 3 into 1 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So this one you are going to get 3k plus 4. So look, from here you can take out the 1 by 3k common. 1 divided by 3k plus 1. So inside what you're left with? You're just left with a k here plus 1 divided by 3k plus 4. Those of you who don't understand this, multiply this back again. Multiply this 1 into k is 1 into k is k, divided by the denominator is 3k plus 1, and 1 into 1 is 1, and 3k in 3k plus 1 into 3k plus 4 is 3k plus 1 into 3k plus 4. That's the same thing. Okay, so from here LCM, what is your LCM? 3k plus 4, right? Your LCM is 3k plus 4. So 1 divided by 3k plus 1 bracket 3k plus 4, this is 3k square plus 4k plus 1. Jump the step. What did I do? See, multiply this with this. 3 into 3k, yeah, this is by 1, nobody writes that, you already know it. Okay, once you multiply that out, then you will get this. Okay, 3 into k is 3k square and k into 4 is 4k, and plus 1 was already there because this has the same denominator. Okay, so 1 divided by 3k plus 1 here, and over here you have to do midterm break, so that is 3k square plus 3k plus 1, that is plus k actually, plus 1 divided by 3k plus 4. Okay, alright, so from here let's continue. Let's rub off this part. Okay, see what I did, look very carefully what I did. Okay, I have done midterm break over here, that's 3 into 1 is 3, and the LCM of 3 is just HCF, I'm sorry. HCF of 3 is what? Just 3 into 1 is 3. That's it. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So that's how you're getting 4. 1 divided by 3k plus 1 bracket 3k common, that is k plus 1 plus 1 common, k plus 1. Nothing is common but except for 1. If you multiply 1 on with both, it will become the same thing. Okay. Then you're left with 3k plus 4. Okay. Although you don't have to do all these steps, you are in class level. You can do as many step jumps as you want, but make sure you write the important parts. So this is k plus 1. This is 3k plus 1. This is dividing by 3k plus 4. Okay. And this 3k plus 1, 3k plus 1 is gone away. So you're left eventually with your answer is finally coming out, that is k plus 1 divided by, okay, 3k plus 4. So now if you write this like that, see the numerator has already come, k plus 1, then you write what? You write 3 k plus 1 plus 1. Okay, write it in this way, like the way it's written over there. Now when you multiply that, see, multiply it out. This is k plus 1, that is 3k plus 3 plus 1. Doesn't it become 3k plus 4? So it's the same thing. So that is actually p k plus 1. I don't have any space to write over here. So I write p k plus 1, which is equal to p k plus 1. So p of k plus 1 is also true, okay, also true for all k belonging to natural number. That's it, class 11 students, RS Aggarwal students. Sorry for the disturbance if you did hear anything from the outside, but no problem. We are to concentrate on the mathematics. So keep taking as much help as possible from your and my channel, Math is Possible. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.